Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Ara here and welcome to another cash stuffing. Yay! So excited. This is my first cash stuffing ever since I came back to work. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. Now this is gonna be slightly smaller than my usual. My paycheck should actually go up a little bit, but not this month. This month is actually gonna be, yeah, like I said, lower. That's because when I came back to work, I skipped the whole week, the whole first week of the month. So yeah, I didn't get paid for that week, and considering the February is originally a very short month and I get paid by the hour, then you know the amount of hours that I lost eventually added up to, yeah, me getting little money, is that English, whatever, less money than what I usually get. I do have my window open, so if you can hear sounds from the outside, that's why. I hope you don't mind. I don't know if I have a cold or what it is, so yeah. And if you notice a difference in the quality of the video, that's because this is the first video that I'm recording with my new phone. I mean, it's not really new, it's actually old, but yeah, new for me because this one used to be my brother's phone, but he bought a new one for himself, so he gave me his old one. So now I went from a Samsung, which I love. I still love that phone, and until I have everything moved from one place to another, I'm gonna continue using that one as well. Yeah, but now I have an iPhone, so yeah, it's gonna get some time getting used to it, but whatever. Okay, so let's begin and let's count what we have. I do have some coins as well, so I'm gonna be stuffing those too. Let me get my sheet because I forgot to get it. All right, otherwise I will never remember where this money needs to go. Okay, so let me first of all, oh, sorry, that was loud. Get the coins, and then let's get to count. This should be 15 in coins. So let's see, let me put this to the side. So we should have in total 695, I think. Let's check. So we have 200, 300, 450, 500, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 600, 610, 20, 30, 45, 55, 65, 75, 75, 80, 15, 95. So we do have 695 total, which is great. Okay, so let me put the money in and let's start immediately. As usual, I'm gonna start with the prop money, so all my fixed expenses, and then we're gonna move on to the rest. All right, so let's begin with my fixed expenses. All right, so starting with my fixed expenses, of course we're gonna be starting with my therapy. Very soon I'm gonna have to start working on my buffer again. I'll see how I want to do it, but whatever. So therapy should get 200, but because I got paid so little, I decided to only budget for 80. So 80 in prop money, because yeah, this is the money that I'm gonna use. And then to cover for the remaining 180 that I need to reach the 200, I decided that I am gonna use my month ahead. I thought that, you know, this was a good time to use it, because although I don't have the whole amount that I wanted to have in this one, I was trying to save this money for, you know, moments like this when I don't have enough money to cover for my therapy. And February I actually went every single time. So yeah, I spent the whole 200 that I usually spend when I go for the whole month every week. So yeah, we're gonna add 105, 10, 15, 20. 120 plus the 80 is gonna be 200, but this money is actually gonna go back to the bank as soon as we finish this video. All right, fitness, I'm not gonna budget anything this month because I go to Pilates, but my My coach is on maternity leave. She's gonna give birth very soon, so she's not having classes right now. Phone though is gonna get 10, so we're gonna give it 10, and subscriptions is gonna get 50. Now the reason why it went up to 50, if you remember I stuffed 15 in this one, is because I added back my subscription to my Pilates app that I was using, because I'm not going to the classes now. I'm gonna do the app, and then I also tried a few other subscriptions that I'm liking, I'm enjoying. I still don't know exactly how much it is, like in total, but I would say the 50 should be enough to cover for all of it. So that's it for my fixed expenses. Let's move on to my wallet. All right, as for my wallet, I decided to switch to the smaller A7 size. Isn't it pretty? And these are envelopes that I made, and I used my new Cricut to make these envelopes. So cute, very easy. So I'm gonna be using this one for a while, because yeah, I wasn't using it and I was so sad about it. So all right, starting with groceries, it's not gonna get anything because I'm gonna use my side hustle to cover for this one. Social dough is gonna get 20, and we do have a 5 rollover, so I'm gonna be adding a 5 and 15 in coins. I figured that this is the best way for me to do it, because usually for me social means, you know, grabbing a coffee, grabbing a drink, and those are usually 2-3 euros at a time. So having coins is actually the best option for me. So let's make sure that this is 15. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, it was a bit messy, but you get the point. And I'm gonna put it in here. All right, and then shopping is not gonna get anything, but gas is gonna get 40 today, and it does have 10 rolling over, so we should have 50 in total. So let's make sure 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, 50 going to gas. Because I'm not going to Pilates anymore, then my gas spending has gone down a lot. But that's great. All right, so that is it for my wallet. Let's move on to my fixed expense, no sorry, my sinking funds, which is actually only one. All right, so in this one I'm only stuffing one envelope, which is my music lesson one. I'm loving going to singing lesson every weekend. So beautiful. I love having that hour for me. I already have plenty of money for this one, but I want to keep on stuffing it just to make sure that I keep on being ahead, so that I don't have to stuff like 100, 200 all together. I just can keep on going and stuffing, you know, 20 here, 20 then, and still have enough money to pay. So this time we're gonna be stuffing 40. So in total in this one we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 30, 40, 50, 60. Wow, 160. That is amazing. So we should be covered pretty much up until May, which is great. All right, so now let's move on to let's take care of my savings. All right, as for my savings, right now we're working on only one envelope in here, which is my education envelope, and we do have a couple of things to take care of in this one. So first of all, I did pay my February tuition, which was the following 500 that I owed. And do you like this pen? Look how pretty, so pretty. So we're gonna take out 500, so we should be at 545. So only one more payment and the second year would be done. And I can't believe it, guys. If everything goes according to plan, by next month, like by May, I should be in my last year already. Ooh, which is exciting. So I'm gonna exchange this 1000 for a 500, and that's what we have left. But to this one, I'm actually gonna be adding 200 this time. And the reason why I'm adding 200 is because when I went to the website to check that, you know, all my payments were all right, I noticed that there's one more payment that I didn't notice before, and it's like, it's an extra tuition. I don't really understand what it was, but it's like secretary, like tutor expenses or something like that. I don't really understand what that means, because I don't remember having it in the past, but I have it now. So we're gonna be adding 200 to cover for that as well. So in total we should have 745. So 500, 700, 20, 45. So 745. Ooh. And we're almost done, you guys. I'm so excited. I should already have everything that I need in terms of materials, at least for now. We'll see if with my next payment I'm gonna need anything for books and stuff. All right, now let's move on to travel. All right, as for travel, we do have something else to take care of, because essentially what happened was that I accidentally used my card where I had this money on to pay for a subscription that I didn't even know I had, and it is a 100 payment. Yeah, I felt so mad when I saw the money come out and I saw which card they took the money out. So I was like, ugh. But yeah, it happened, and whatever, I'm gonna be extra careful next time. But yeah, we are missing 100 in this one, so we went from 400 to 300. So I'm gonna put another 100 so that we can go back to the 400 that we had. I'm gonna exchange these two for another 200, and I'm gonna be extra careful this time, like I've said, because I really need this money, because I would like to go on a trip for I mean within the next couple of months. So yeah, I do need to have some money in it. So yeah, I'm gonna be extra careful. And now onto the fun part, which is the challenges. So now moving on to my challenges, let's take care of let's see, I don't remember how I did it, but I think I did it off camera. So we're gonna be putting 30 euros towards my box challenge, as well as my Dotty 500 game. So I'm gonna put that to the side to go towards that. And then I have 25 going towards Say With Judy, which I'm gonna take care of again in a different video. So we have 5, 10, 15, 25. Okay, 25 going to that. And then this is the exciting part. I did have 100 that I didn't really know how to use, so I decided that this 100 is actually gonna go to my 52 weeks. Yay! And I decided that until I have this challenge complete, all the money that I have, let's say rollover extra, I'm just gonna put it in here to hopefully finish it quicker. So yeah, we have 100, 10, 15, 25 and 30. 130 that we're gonna be stuffing within the next videos. Actually, should I do it now? Yeah, let's do it now, who cares. So with these 50s, we're gonna be covering the next two higher numbers that I have at the back. Yay, which is excited because I was trying to save for these two already. So let's cross them out, and we have this envelope complete. Yay! This is so exciting because this was the biggest envelope that I had, and now we can move on to work on this one. So exciting. So let's see, in total in this one, as of now, I mean in total we have 50, 100, 50, 210. Yes, 210 in this one, and the biggest envelope is officially complete. So exciting. All right, so Beautiful, you guys. So we completed another cash stuffing. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider leaving a like, a comment, and subscribing to the channel. And if you decide to stick around, then I'll see you in the next one. Bye.